Hello everyone, Helvian here, and we are back with volume not 21 of Naruto. Yeah, finally starting the Sasuke retrieval arc, in full. I guess technically it already started, but yeah, we're really starting now. Let's see, I don't know, you talk about trilogies? I don't know. It's not, it seems like they're really phoning it in, the volume comments, but, I don't know. I guess if you told me to like write a random thing, I'd be hard pressed to do something. Usually, I mean, I would just start, I don't know, thanking everyone for whatever for buying every time, but I guess they don't like that. Well, but yeah, we starting from Sasuke's point of view as he looks in his room. Uh, this photo, that's great. Just reminding them, reminding him of his past. Oh man, yeah, and he he pushes it down. No, don't leave Sasuke. And we have Sakura trying to, they're just trying to, plead with Sakura trying to plead with Sasuke. She's the last one of the village to see him before he leaves um the premises, and then just trying to reminisce in the past and just trying to get him to stay. And oh man, there's so many flashback panels and parallels between like panels that like highlight the differences in their facial expressions, and it's really good. Oh man, it's just a sad scene. Um, very sad and melancholic. Can never be like, he's like, I can never be like you guys. I'm living for revenge now. Oh man, yeah. There's another way, Sasuke. No, okay. Look, he has some things to figure out. He needs space, I guess. I don't know, man. And then she pleads, even if you can't help but go, can I go with you? And he's like, oh, it'll never change. No. One more step and I'll scream, and then he just knocks her out. Man, and then they just leave. But now they're all, he's like the boss now. Oh my god. Uh, it's already oh man, as soon as 4 a.m. they got, it does not sunrise at 4 a.m. Well, maybe in Konoha it does. Well, I don't know what parts of I'm sure some parts of the world it does. um Damn, it starts to get slightly light for me about 7, but yeah. Damn. And she, or someone that Sasuke is gone. Uh, but oh yeah, Tsunade has been making a lot of work for everyone. But yeah, it's a busy time in the village. And well, I didn't realize we saw Shikamaru's mom in the manga. But yeah, she's kind of like, kind of like Tamari. But yeah, we have like two of those, that one guy of Naruto, right together. Izumo and Kotetsu. That's crazy. They're not supposed to be together. Uh, but yeah, his father's on a mission. Everyone's on a mission. And so she can only send a Chunin and some Genin. Yeah, even for a mission like this. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's the drags Shikamaru, isn't it? It's the drag. Yeah, gotta include Naruto because it's personal. Well, maybe that's why you shouldn't include Naruto. But to be fair, only he has access to more power within him, so it makes sense. Yeah. So they get around, gathering some guys. Choji, Kiba. Not only he hasn't had the surgery yet, but he recommends Neji. Hell yeah, we got the crew. Sasuke recovery crew. 5 guys and a dog. Hell yeah. So we're out. And then, he makes. Oh, wait, well, we talk about, like, the formation. Shikamaru makes a good formation. Naruto's in the middle, and, Neji's looks behind with the Byakugan. Kiba looks forward with his smell. Oh, man. Shino got shafted. He was, like, out on a mission. SMH. Damn. And then he's like, I don't really like Sasuke, but he's a shinobi of Konohagakure, so he's our comrade. So therefore, I will stake my life to rescue him. So yeah, Shikamaru's kind of cool. When there's not women around. Oh, but speaking of women, we got Sakura. Pleading to save Sasuke, bring Sasuke back. Okay, I'll bring Sasuke back for sure. Well, he didn't say what time frame he'll bring him back. uh, good job. You didn't. You have either read the fine print. um, I'll never go back on my word. Yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. And Sasuke will have to die. Rip. He already he already just started this. Say Shingon pellets. So like for the first mark, you have to he will put you in a state of close to death. To acclimate you to the second stage. But we'll help you with it with our barrier ninjutsu. So that's going to happen. So he's going to be kind of helpless for a bit. He's just hanging out in a barrel with some seals on it. And yeah, I don't know what the hell he's like from his perspective. It looks like, but probably not the best time to be Sasuke. But he's doing this for revenge. Meanwhile, Lee has the surgery, like right in this happening, and then they really are short-handed because Shizune was out. I was always thought of Shizune as like it's obviously like the second medical talent in the village after Tsunade, but like is like kind of like her assistant, so she would stay in the village, I would assume. But no, she's just they're busy, so she's out in the field as being presumably the medical ninja of the cell. And yeah, they're actually the first ones to come into contact with the Sound 4. But they activate their curse marks. Well, they'd like to talk. Kishimoto's like put Sakura in the in these omics this volume. Yeah, they all have their own curse mark designs, and they're all cool. And the curse marks can kind of allow them to take on these 2 Jonin, but it's a 4v2, so don't be too light. Don't be too harsh on these guys. Because I know. These Jonin lose, and then they're about to lose, and then the Sound 4 about to lose to get in. But remember, They're really kind of early outnumbered because it's not like so we have besides Naruto kind of just mostly fights. Actually no, it's not four, but then they have Kimimaro in there. But then they're like the sand guys come, and then the Rock Lee comes. Overall, more there's like five of the enemy, and then like more than five of us, so we kind of outnumber them. And then, but yeah, whatever. It's different. Whatever. Let's go. Um, the jutsu supernaturally they have the curse mark. That Shizune displaying why we have always have a medical ninja in the 4-man cell. Trying to save lives. But yeah, and that blood helps Akamaru and Kiba to track them down. Yeah, Naruto's trying to be acting on his own, but Shimura has to keep him in line. A very hard task for Naruto. They have this trap. It's like they have like a bait wire, so you step over it, but then they triggers like a second wire. But Shikamaru sees through that. It's like, okay, we got it was an elaborate trap, meaning that they are taking a break. Another cool there's so many cool pages here. But yeah, we gotta get a strategy. I'm gonna split in two groups. Then you see this Kitamaru guy. One of his strings went off. Alerting them, and they're looking at the coffin or the. Wait, this is I thought it was just a barrel, but they really calling that a coffin? Does not look like a coffin. Is that like Japanese coffins? Do they look like that? I don't know, but yeah, but they're ambushed. And like Kitamaru to drop on them. So he says that like there was like a third wire, a triple wire. That's crazy. Yeah, his threads are practically invisible. That's crazy. Yeah, he took possession of them. That's cool. Cool. But yeah, he has an Earth style good. Is Jirobo doing this? Yes. I think, right? Yes, there it is. It has a good barrier, and it siphons chakra, and like rebuild it. It's a pretty powerful barrier. What the hell, Nazi? What the hell? It's like we see he tries to do the Gatsuga. Wait, did he Naruto try to do the Rasengan? But yeah, he's there. Yeah, he does the Katsugan. We see all these holes and they get repaired. Naruto says himself, in this condition, I could never pull off a hard to control attack like the spiral chakra sphere. Just say Rasengan. Why Viz? Why Rasengan? That's what the move is. Shikamaru's like, well, we're giving up. Like it's like a diversion, I guess, as he tries to work out a plan, but they don't get it. It's his stance, his thinking stance. Yeah, and then Neji, the Byakugan, sees through it. So they, with when Kiba and Nakamura attack the wall, some of the spots are paired different at different rates, which is cool. Or well, and it hinted them in that like where he's standing, like the closer you are to the wall, side of the wall that he's standing on, you the faster it will repair. So if we target the opposite side of where he's standing and hit it with a big attack, you can break through. And Choji has the biggest firepower of all. Well, I guess no, maybe Naruto. Oh, well, Choji, yeah. Dikudan, Shinsha, Rumen, Juggernaut, Breakthrough, yeah. And we got one of the classics that of the spreads of the arc. I think this is like the if you tell someone to think of who's read the manga about the Sasuke recovery mission, this is one of the images that might come to mind at first. Such a good spread of the recovery team. Usually, I just make the volume cover the thumbnail, but I'm making this a thumbnail, and then I put the volume cover. Yeah. And then Berk 3 now, and then we're kind of starting the part of the arc where it kind of turns into 1v1 battles. Because it's like Choji kind of locks in, trying to beat down Jirobo. He's using the Juggernaut thing again. They have a back and forth thing. Shikamaru was like, okay, let's do 2 groups, but then Choji's like, yeah, we gotta get him. I'll get him. I have these pellets. Give them the other guys. I got my reserve, yeah. No, Choji, be careful. Yeah, I got him. Yeah. It's the Groot versus the green spinach pellet, the Horangon. Yeah, he's like Popeye. That's great. Yeah, the Shanshokugan can give you explosive power. There's tremendous energy, but every pill has its side effects. You gotta settle this quickly, Choji. Yeah, I wonder though if couldn't he have like fared better if he just popped the red one right away? Well, it's a gamble because if you could settle with the orange or with the green one, that's ideal. But I assume taking the red one by itself would give you less backlash to your body than taking all 3 and like the same fight. Maybe not. But yeah, it's cool to see him pop all the pills. But yeah, I mean, maybe this fight is Choji get more has more self confidence. I don't know. He was always like picked on for being fat. Everyone's saying he's weak and stuff. Shikamaru was the only one who ever believed in him, and it's making his stand. I have to believe. Shikamaru always had faith in me, so I have to believe in the Shikamaru that believed in me. It's cool. Yeah, the second pill. Do we get the name of the second pill? Yeah, this one lets me do the art of super expansion. So instead of like a part of your body, it makes a full big, it makes all of his body big. Okay, okay, with respect, what the hell, Kishimoto? He was like asking people for new character designs for the manga. Uh, What? You're the mangaka guy. You come up with the designs. Why would someone else be able to help you? You're the one who knows the characters. You know, we don't know what characters you want. Why would you ask us for this? Are you really that washed up, Kishimoto? Oh man, my goat, Kubo, would never. You know, Kubo, he goes to write a new character. Oh, instant masterpiece. You know, instant W. Oh, the Chad Kubo or then a diversion. Please make characters for me, guys. The Virgin Kishimoto. Goddamn. And like how they said, uh, well, this was for Japan only, but you know, you can still send in your drawings that we would like to see them. The editor. That's nice. If your characters are great, they might even appear in Naruto should it happen. Jump editorial. For more content, you my phone or writing. Please respond courteously. I wonder if any of the the Shippuden characters is right because like at this stage there's no we've introduced all the characters in part one besides like Kimaru I believe and like some of the curse part designs but for the most and Obito and Rin well actually those have we've already seen those you've already seen those designs forget that so like in part two I wonder if any of the part two designs were influenced were like written or like designed by a fan, you know. Maybe we'll see that, or maybe will tell us that in the sections here. I just think that's crazy though. Um, I wonder if did Oda ever do that? For Oda, I can understand it more because like there's so many One Piece characters, man. Like, I even just page per page or volume per volume, like those like there's like I'm pretty sure like even pre time skip, right before the time skip, there's like more characters than like all of Naruto, despite Naruto being 72 volumes and pre time skip being like 60 volumes. You know, there's so many characters. But Oda does it. I mean, sure, some of them are weird, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we have one more chapter. Um, yeah, Jirobo's going. He has a power up himself, and he can make Choji fly, even though he's not as big as Choji. He's using the use the chili pepper pellet. Oh wait, no, oh no, the Karigan. That's what we finally got to see the name. Yeah, the chili pepper pellet. Shikamaru is marking the trees so Choji can find his way. Yeah, I don't think he'll be doing that. Oh man, he's eating Choji's chips. That's the disrespect, man. The disrespect. That's such disrespect. Damn. See, now we have, and then we have flashback. And he's a bully. No one wants him in the team. You're too dumb. Shikamaru was the only one that liked him, but I mean, look, they're Shikacho. They were expected to do that, right? But he already had the initiative, I guess. So I think either way, it's cool. Um, Yeah, Akamichi Choji, the Akamichi clan. Oh yeah, no, we can't go Shikamaru. But if it kills me, I'll kill him. And then he does the butterfly mode. It's like boulder blow, bam. You were 10 times stronger, now I'm 100 times. It's so shonen, but he looks so cool now that he's in a skinnier form. Is this less to take though? If you're being made fun of because you're fat, um, you have to become skinny to fix. I don't know. I don't think that's the takeaway, but I think it's just an incidental byproduct of the jutsu itself. I don't know, maybe you can say the message is muddled from that respect, but I really think from this fight you just take okay, it's a classic example of the ninja way. You gotta stick up, fight, give it everything, give it your all. Don't be if you're a loser, overcome that. Necessarily a hard work, just pushing your limits. Um, follow your path and stuff. Uh, you know, you know, insult my best friend. That's his real crime. And again, it's kind of some development. Because usually Choji is like, oh, you set him off by calling him fat. But that's not really what you know cut him off. It was the just when he assaulted Shikamaru. That's what let that's how he won. And damn, kind of. I, was supposed to be this blurry to like show like the movement or something. But it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, he's out for the count. I know like in the next chapter you see we see him keel over or whatever, but man, no, I usually spend a lot longer on a Naruto volume, but I don't know, maybe we're just entering a period where it's more actiony. There's not as much to talk about. I don't know, maybe I could have gone into more detail about the I don't know. Well, this was by reading the damn manga, man. I don't want to just be the you pull up a Helvian video and it's just entirely recap, maybe I think it's off. The Sasuke recovery mission is off to a good start. Showing the characters. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.